The year is 2021. Civilization is at an all-time low, as researchers around the world are desperately trying to figure out how to combine the mechanics of Halo and Portal in one video game experience. And then, one day, down from the heavens, came Splitgate. And then, people played it for a week and then forgot about it. Splitgate is an anomaly in the gaming industry. A creative idea for a game that's actually fun to play just disappears into nothingness. Why? What caused this game to fade away? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about what set this game apart from other titles, what caused it to fall off plus ratio, and I'm also going to revisit Splitgate to see if it still holds up as an enjoyable game. So now, I'm going to read the title of the video in a very dramatic way. This is Splitgate, the best game you forgot existed. On May 24th, 2019, 1047 Games released Splitgate in early access on PC. At the time of its release, Splitgate was marketed as a competitive multiplayer shooter with a unique twist. The game shamelessly stole... Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. The game borrowed elements from popular titles such as Halo and Portal 2, and Halo 2, and Splitgate, which gave players the ability to use portals to travel around the map and defeat their opponents. The ability to create your own portals added a whole new dimension to the traditional first-person shooter gameplay, which meant you could do stuff you couldn't do in any other game. You can travel across the map instantly. You can cause brain damage. You can fall through a portal and fly across the entire map and hit an unbelievable no-scope because you're the best player in the world. You can be a bad person and ruin other people's fun. And you can do the Gangnam Style. The game also included many iconic game modes, such as Free-for-All, Team Deathmatch, and King of the Hill, and additionally included a lot of wacky silly modes, like Teabag Confirmed, where you have to infuriate every single person you kill. Fuck you. You've got Splitball, which is just like Shine Thief from Mario Kart Double Dash, except for some reason Luigi isn't in it. They should probably work on fixing that. And you've got Retro modes, which removes the main focus of the game and just turns it into a generic shooter. Why would you ever play this one? However, despite all these fun game mechanics and modes, Splitgate struggled to gain popularity when it first released. People just weren't that interested in the game, and its player base remained pretty small. However, in late July 2021, the game exploded. 10 were killed. After the developers both put the game into an open beta and onto console, tons of people started playing this game, and it was especially popular with streamers because shoot good and move fast. In just 3 months, Splitgate's player count went from 400 to nearly 68,000 concurrent players on Steam, and 10 million downloads across all platforms, which unsurprisingly caused the servers to evaporate. But people were playing Splitgate more than ever. In fact, so many people were interested in this game that Epic Games, creators of hit games such as Extreme Pinball and Jazz Jackrabbit 2, offered to buy Splitgate for a total of 50 V-Bucks. And they said no, because they believed they could stand alone as an independent company in the gaming industry. And with all the updates surely coming and the great community engagement, it was certain that Splitgate was here to stay. Splitgate lost the hype. Whether it was how long it took for updates to come out with not that much content, the ongoing server issues, or the honestly boring character design that didn't really stand out from other games. Don't believe me? This is a Halo character. The developers just weren't prepared for this huge amount of people to suddenly start playing, and therefore couldn't keep up to the expectations people had for other AAA titles. And to make things worse, after 1047 Games declined Epic's offer to buy out Splitgate, 2 other games that accepted offers from Epic, Fall Guys and Rocket League, were now doing better than ever. The game received a few updates over the span of about a year, with some new game modes, outfits, and the occasional balance change, but on September 7th, 2022, the developers announced that they would be ceasing development of Splitgate. The game was still online, and they weren't planning on turning off the servers anytime soon, but they were no longer going to be focusing on updating the game, and instead would be working on a new title in the Splitgate universe, titled Super Splitgate 2 Battle Arena Warfare Unleashed. Seeing this game go from one of the most popular games in the world at one point to being almost forgotten by the majority of people really sucks to see, because I really liked Splitgate. So I decided to see for myself what happened to Splitgate, and is it still fun? Upon launching the game, oh, sorry, hang on, it looks like I opened Fortnite by mistake. Let me just reopen it real quick, and... oh. Right. After selecting the game modes I wanted to play, I was queued into a match unbelievably fast considering the low player count, and after walking into the enemy's bullets a couple of times, I remembered how fun it is to just move in this game. Building momentum and getting around the map instantly is so satisfying. And if you're an evil villain rat like me, placing your portal in a sneaky snitch spot and turning your enemies into mints over and over again before I inevitably get clicked on is so fun. This, partnered with the fact that the weapons just feel good to use, makes fighting people feel so much better than other games. You've got the assault rifle, which is the most assault rifle of all assault rifles. There's the carbine, which is used for when you can't find a sniper. You've also got the battle rifle, where for the first time in human history, a burst rifle is good. The pistol is basically a slower firing SMG. The SMG is basically a faster firing pistol. Sniper rifle. The shotgun is the weapon I've accidentally one-shot the most people with. You've got the railgun, aka the bane of my existence, this thing is too good. You've got the rocket launcher. There's the only weapon I don't like, this thing shoots out packing peanuts. And finally you've got the BFB, which, unfortunately, is an acronym that contains a swear word in it. Very mature. Very fucking mature. A couple of specific things I noticed while playing is that A, on Club Silo, if you time it right, you can stay on top of this platform the whole game and torture everyone. B, there was a stupid cat skin in the item shop for only 250 coins, so I bought it immediately. And C, the race game mode is actually unbelievably good. I can't lie, initially, I thought this was going to be kind of bad, because commonly in shooters, game modes like this don't really work. But it is so enjoyable to try and get the best possible time you can using different portal placements, different paths, and it honestly feels like a completely different game. And then I looked up the world record for it and realised, why am I even bothering? So, Splitgate from a gameplay standpoint is honestly, in my opinion, one of the best first-person shooters I've ever played. I never really got into Halo or COD that much, so I'm sure there are probably better experiences out there I just haven't played, but the amount of stuff you can do with the portals, the satisfying guns, the perfectly designed maps, shout out this one specifically, makes me want to play even more. This mixed with the fact that the current battle pass is free for everyone since they're stopping updating the game, means that I'm playing this game now more than when it was really popular. Splitgate deserved better, and to anyone watching, specifically you, yes you, David, wearing the black t-shirt, I highly recommend you try this game again. Who knows, maybe you'll realise you actually love it, or maybe you'll die upon launching it. And finally, 1047 Games, if somehow anyone from that company sees this video, I just want to say thank you, and give me free coins. Give me free coins. Gimme.